show. We are getting craft day. Welcome back to October. How's everyone doing today? I don't know how this looks. How does it look? Welcome to the replay. If you guys are watching the replay, I'm Auntie Tay. If you guys are new here, that's who I am. If you're not, welcome back. I've missed you. We are creating some fun things today. I am holding back from trying to do all of these aprons because now I want to make some for every holiday. But I figured we can do those when those holidays come around. Why is this not popping up? Are we live? Sometimes I have to refresh to find it. Let's go back to YouTube. We had some comments going on. It says I'm live. There we go. Okay. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Stacy. All right. Welcome. Today, I can hear me. You sound really good. This microphone is really fun. Okay, so today we are making aprons. That way I don't have to think so hard about what I'm wearing in videos. But we wore aprons at Pinners Conference, and they're literally so cute. Plus, they're handy because they have pockets in them. And that's really helpful when you're crafting because then you can put scissors and things in them. And happy October 3rd. It is Mean Girls Day. So I was super excited when I was coming up with this project because I already had something printed out from our files that was going to work perfect. So first of all, I'm making 2 aprons just in case I ever have a guest. They can wear an apron too. But then we're going to make Christmas ones. I'm going to make Thanksgiving ones. And we got to make all the things. So I was like, let's just get these done today because then I can show you guys the new Clipart and a fun way to use Clipart. And then I also have these printed out. And I've been kind of trying to figure out where I was going to put this because it's really not big enough for a t-shirt, but it's too big for like a onesie. And I love this design. Okay, I was like, it's backwards, right? Making sure it's backwards. So this is a mashup of Mean Girls because Mean Girls is only one day of October, and breast cancer awareness is all of October, and it's near and dear to my heart. I have a good friend that is battling breast cancer right now, so I just want to always try to bring awareness to anything that we can. But I love mashups, and I almost did the Binks Mr. Binks on something today because I really want that on a cup, and I have that printed out, but I held back. I was like, we have other things to do. So I have it's a bunch of Hocus Pocus, and in October we wear pink. So that's a play on Wednesdays we wear pink from Mean Girls, but then in October we wear pink for all of our loved ones who have battled breast cancer or have lost their battle or are fighting a battle right now. So I'm going to get these fired up because today I am using the PYD Life Small heat press. I don't have the deets on it. I don't have how much it costs. I don't have anything like that. I just am going to use it because I really like this heat press a lot. It's kind of big this way compared to how it's like not much bigger than a regular heat press, but it's like a little bit taller. But I really do like this heat press a lot. And because it's small, it heats up really fast. And I don't want to have my huge heat press out for doing this. So then I'm also using the HTVront handheld press. And I have been very bad about following up on what sales they do. HTVront has a lot of sales all the time. So I'm going to try to just keep my site updated with sales as much as I can because this brand comes out with sales like all the time. And they're always sending out emails saying like, we have $100 off this week and we have this. I think it beeps if it stays closed too long. Okay, so PYD Life HTVront is what we're using today. Love the mashup. Important reminder to treasure your chest and get checked. Yes, check always. Can you use these files to create DTF prints? Absolutely. So these would be amazing DTF prints for sure. And they're actually under, this one is under the DTF prints that just came out for October. This one you will find under Sublimation, and you'll also find it under Halloween. Both of these will be under Halloween and Sublimation. I think this one, was this one included? Is there a Mean Girls bundle? There's not, because there's a Mean Girls bundle, but it's not in the like newest DTF file, but is it under DTF too? It's in Sublimation. Yes, it will work for DTF. Everything that we have for Sublimation will work for DTF, as long as it's exported with a transparent background. So if not, I'm working on making sure that everything that I show you guys in live videos is ready for UV DTF, DTF, and Sublimation. So you can actually print these for your cups and your hard surfaces as well. Whether you have a printer or you order through It's Pretty Personal. I love IPP, says Mel. Me too. I'm putting in an order today for dog stuff for a dog fundraiser that we're doing. And does this go up to 400? Oh, that's right. This hand, oh yes, it does. Okay. The thing I like, oh, it only goes to 390. That should be okay. So I do like that this has the temperature and the time settings on it, so it helps you track if you've done it long enough with the handheld. That's the one thing. There's a few things about this one that I really like. I did our aprons with heat transfer vinyl for pinners on a canvas apron, and it's kind of peeling up. But anyone who has watched me for a while knows I just love trying to do canvas projects. I don't know why. Canvas is just really difficult to put heat transfer vinyl on no matter what you're using. So, okay, so I took just one. We have 24 new Clipart bundles out for you guys. I think Tiff is uploading those ones today. She's like, I'm like working a step ahead of her. I should have probably been like, what are you going to upload today? And then I'll work on that. But these clip arts will be available within the next 2 days for sure. But there's 24 new clip art bundles available to our members. And I just picked like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 16 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's 11. So 22 different clip arts. And I just highlighted them all and clicked print. And then I clicked 16 per page, 4 per page, if that makes sense. I laid out 16 and 4 per page, and then I got this many. So what I really want to do is I want to, because these aprons are 100% polyester, sublimation, whatever they're called, sublimation fabric, they're 100%. Oh, and I just found really amazing hoodies that are 100% polyester on Amazon. I just added them to the Amazon store. I ordered 2, but I'm waiting for the second one to come back. And I was debating doing that one today. And I was like, I really want to do that live, but I want the other color to come in too, because people have been asking, where do you do your hoodies from? And I want to get you guys a good resource. They are $30 hoodies, but I think it's worth it because they're not just white. Anyway, so these are white, and I don't really like having all white anything. So we are going to turn them into patterns, and we're also going to put that cute saying on them. And I have a puff one ready for Thanksgiving that I found today as I was organizing. I found some stuff I cut last year out of puff for shirts, but I really don't like using puff on shirts because it's not the easiest to wash. So I figured an apron would be fun. I love IPP. Yay. So where's everybody joining us from? How are you guys doing today? I want to once I started thinking of all the ideas for these aprons, then I was like, okay, these have been sitting for a long time and I didn't really know what to do with them. And now that I was like, clip art, and then take them and just make them really, really cute. So we're going to actually use another one of our patterns, which I have a whole Auntie Tay pack of patterns that is being released this holiday season. And the spots, I was like, I just got to print them. I got to put spots on some of these because they have to be my branding somehow. So, yeah. So I'm going to actually, while this is heating up, start pressing it so that the wrinkles are all out of it. And I believe PYD Life sells on Amazon. I probably should learn more about anything that I'm going to keep around. So far it's at 261 degrees Fahrenheit, and we have to get to 400 degrees. So I'm not going to actually keep it closed that whole time. I just want to press it a bit and get it flat. And then we will also do, oh, this guy's almost up. This guy's heated up fully to 390. So we can actually do some of the hand pressing as well. So I figured I would test hand pressing with our clip art with this guy, and also this little guy for some of the parts that maybe I don't want to hold the whole time down, or you can do multiples at once because you get a whole minute when you're pressing. So that's a minute you could be doing something. Did anyone join me live on Instagram earlier? I went live unboxing some goodies from Makerflow and debuted some of the cuteness that they just came out with, and I'm going to be working on some cute stuff to do this holiday season with their stuff, but also for October, because I was waiting on that MDF wood to come in, and it is so cool. You can sublimate on it, and I can't wait to put it to the test. So this heat press has the pressure knob you can turn if you want it a lot more pressury, but I like the pressure it's at because it's not super hard to open and close. Where's everybody joining from? Are you guys at work? I won't tell your boss. Okay, this is when I like having the big heat press though when I'm pressing things, because obviously it does more at once. That would be really funny though if you started ironing your clothes with the heat press, because I mean, now it looks really good. It's really, really sleek. Colorado, Sacramento. Katie, you're winning for the closest. Katie, I think you always win for the closest, don't you? Okay, so let's do the In October We Wear Pink, because that's what the thumbnail is all about. And then we will do the Hocus Pocus one, and we'll start playing around with putting some patterns on these. I got these aprons in a pack of like 20. That's why I have so many of them. Back when I was ordering stuff on Amazon to showcase like things you could sublimate. So when we sublimate, we rip. It not only tears down on the lines that will go into this, but it also like tapers. So the line kind of doesn't really show up as much, period. Okay, so I think I also like that this little tray pulls out. And honestly, oh wait, what are we at? I can't really go if it's not heated up. We're at 322. So we do have to wait a little bit. So let's start prepping other things. I could press the other one while we wait. I dropped the pattern. I mean, it'll get pressed when we press it, but I do like starting with kind of something fresh, and there's not much else to do except we could hand press some things, but I don't know. You guys like these live videos. You don't like me editing out all the time that it takes to do all the little pieces, do ya? Sometimes I'm like, wouldn't they just rather watch this edited without me struggling in the middle? Pennsylvania, 2 Pennsylvanias. We have Brenda from Pennsylvania and Sherry from Pennsylvania. You don't need to be that long on there. Okay. So this guy still takes a good amount of time to heat up for a little guy. Okay, there's that ad, which, there we go. I don't know. Did you just miss out on what I'm saying when there's an ad? Not that I said very much. Just skip it. Skip the ad. All right. I feel like it heats up faster when it's closed, though. It's at 345. Right. It'll get pressed down when it's doing more. I want to try out some of our little pieces. So let's rip this and get it ready. I have 8 black aprons and I don't know what to do with them. Okay, so this would be super cute to do with DTF. Do the same exact stuff that I'm doing right now. You could do bleach though. Like you could bleach them and make them like tie-dye or reverse tie-dye. That's why I kind of have more ideas for like black. I'm like, white, what do I could tie-dye these, but they're sublimation. So I want to definitely debut sub on these. But you could take these designs in DTF or UV DTF or a SVG and cut out, not these, but you can cut out a different design in HTV. Do something here and then watch the technique I'm about to do. It's really simple and easy, and you could just order a sheet of our clip art, pick a bunch of clip arts that you like and order a sheet from IPP that has a bunch, and then cut them all apart and do what I'm about to do. Yeah, Katie says you can make one for every holiday. Literally, that's why I was like, I've got to make 2 for each holiday in case I have a guest. But now I'm like, now I want to make them all. I want to do the Christmas clip art. I want to do, but I'm coming out with all the clip arts right now too. So gotta wait. I have to wait till the new stuff releases to show you guys. But they will be our first project because I gotta wear them in the series, you know? So what are we at? We're at 378. Let's at least get it lined up. It'll be there before we know it. We don't see the ads when you are live, just when you are watching the replay. That's what I thought, but an ad just popped. I'm watching the live and an ad popped up. So it didn't pop up for you guys. Maybe just for me. Why? So weird. It's never done that before. It did it on Tuesday and it did it today. So I'm like, what is happening? All right. It's nice and warm too. In October, we wear pink. I designed this a couple years ago, but I still love this design so much. Yeah, okay. Naya says she got an ad too, and Brenda says I didn't see an ad. So maybe it's just, maybe it has to do with how long you've been watching the live. Maybe it's like for every person who's been watching for 10 minutes, we're going to turn on this, you know? See, okay, now aprons, I don't really know, like the rule. I feel like the higher the better almost on an apron. Okay, but I want to get it going because it's going to start to sublimate just by being on that heat. And of course, you can tape it and lint roll it if you were professional, because, you know, I'm not a professional. I think I'm as professional as a crafter as you can get. And I'm not professional. So from Pennsylvania, wait, hello from Pennsylvania. Wait, we have 3 people from Pennsylvania. Do we need to do an event in Pennsylvania? I feel like, why so many people from Pennsylvania? That's so exciting. Are you guys all friends? Do you know each other? How big is Pennsylvania? Isn't it like the size of my pinky? I don't know. You know what, though? I opened my tea during my last live. I'm going to grab it. Yeah, we have 17 seconds. I need some more caffeine. It's been a week already. Yes, please. Well, seeing as most of you guys are from Pennsylvania, what's there to do in Pennsylvania? Give me some facts, because I love knowing facts. Hot. Look how cute. You know what's fun about printing my sub and then leaving it out for 2 years to print it again or to use it finally is sometimes I forget what the design actually looks like because I've been looking at the print for so long. So I've been looking at this for 2 years, which it's gone now. And I forget it's so cute and vibrant. Oh my gosh. And then we have to add rhinestones. We have to add bling because I am on this mixed media kit right now. Not a kit. We're not on a kit. I am on a mixed media kick, and I'm like, we got to embroider on these. We got to put HTV on them somewhere. We have to put, and that's kind of the thing is like, we support how many different styles of crafting. So I have to do all of it. All right, let's get the main design on both of these. So that way, at least they're semi-done. That's my rule. And I've found that rule has worked for me in life. People think that I have my life together when I do it this way is I make sure every project I do semi looks done, but I feel like every artist is never actually done. They say like, don't they say like the Sistine Chapel is not, well, maybe he could finish that one because he got paid, but like all the main like art stuff, like some of it's not even dry. Did you know that? And I'm still waiting on, I'm going to read all my Pennsylvania facts. So you guys better be bringing for me them because there's 3 of you from Pennsylvania. So, you know what, this heat press, I'm digging it. It's looking so cute. And then you add rhinestones, and then you add some heat transfer vinyl polka dots and bows, and then you add an actual, oh, we're going to do some ribbon today because we're going to make a bow. Everything has to have a bow right now in my life. Pinners, if you guys, somebody asked if I was at Pinners, I'm assuming you were at Pinners. We put bows on everything. Like everything has a bow. Okay, I'm in Thomasville, Pennsylvania. Yes, do an event in Pennsylvania. I'm in Honeybrook, Pennsylvania. Halloween-themed events at Jason's Woods, Field of Screams, etc. How fun. Is Jason's Woods, Field of Screams, is that like a pumpkin patch? Or like a scary one? And are you guys scary pumpkin people in Pennsylvania or not? Isn't Pennsylvania kind of like the Halloween capital of the world, I feel like? Isn't that where like, I don't know. I know nothing. Lancaster County Amish tourist, which we were just talking about the other day in Bling and Blabber, which was where is Amish country, and there's a lot in Pennsylvania, right? So hocus pocus. I love this design. It's so cute. It's so cute. It's very demure. Okay, look at how cute that is. I love that because I printed it about the size for like a kid's shirt, and that's perfect for, you know, look how cute these are going to be. It's beeping. Stay on. We still going to use you. Stay on. You guys are probably getting muffled because you're right on the mic. Okay, so now I want to get our clip art, and I want to make these kind of like polka dotted with clip art. And then we're going to make a bow. Put it on both of them. You could always wear a bow, but why not just put it on your apron as well? So I'm going to start with like making sure that the composition is right. So I'm going to balance out like a couple at a time. So I did the little coffee cups for in October we wear pink because I felt like those are kind of like girly. And then I also love all of these, honestly, for both. These ones are very girly. Oh, I love them all. We have to do them all. Okay, let's start with our favorites. I really, really love the gold hearts, the little balloons. There's pink hearts too, so maybe I'll do 2 gold hearts on one and 2 pink hearts on one, 2 balloons on, so I kind of make them like a set. They match each other, but they're still a little different, because they have a different saying on them. Okay, so these 2 are for this one. And then I love the little cupcakes and the acorns. The cupcakes have little bats on them. All of these are just too stinking cute. So we'll do some tests with this guy because I do want to see how well it sublimates. And then we'll do some on that if it doesn't work out. If it does work out, then we'll maybe just keep using it. I hate holding things with my hand for a minute. It's like you could do so many other things while you're waiting for your heat press to be done, So that's the one downfall I don't like about sublimation with these. I don't mind it with heat transfer vinyl or anything that takes like 15 seconds. But a whole minute of my life holding a heat press manually. But I do get that, some people like to be able to travel with their little heat presses and take them. And obviously, if you're just crafting it up and having a good time, then no big deal. Like, take the time you need just to be on it. But like, if you're selling stuff, handheld heat press, not for the win. And again, if I were filming this video, I would edit all this out. And I would just tell you that I did this. But This is what live videos are all about, Charlie Brown. I guess I could prep stuff so that you guys don't have to watch me do all this. But then you wouldn't know that you have to do all this. All right, let's see what we got. From SoCal, Indio, Coachella Valley. You're pretty close, but not as close as Sacramento. We have the Hershey Park too. Cute. Hershey. We have the Hershey's factory here, I think. I think I went there when I was working as a right before I got pregnant with Landis, I was a special needs aide for the local school district. I was a sub, so I'd get put on a bunch of different random schools here and there. And that was one of my favorite jobs. It was so fun because every week was different. And this one week, I got to go to the Hershey factory with the special needs kids. So it was so fun. And I was like, I have the best job. But it wasn't always that. I didn't always get to go on field trips. Okay, we got a lot of clip art going on here. Like, there's a lot. I don't think it's all going to fit, but maybe it will. Kind of the nice thing about an apron, it's only one-sided. You don't have to decorate the back of it. Okay. I will read the rest of your comments too, so keep them coming with your facts about Pennsylvania or any of your states, really. Send me some facts. Oh, this little black cat, so cute. Oh, he has to go on the Hocus Pocus one. I might actually put all 4 of the cats on there because I want to make the Binks, Mr. Binks cup to match. That one goes over here. I'm thinking of using UVDTF for nail stickers. Would that work with clip art or would it be too small? I think some clip arts would work really good for that. I would make sure they were like these little witch hats would probably work because they don't have a lot of like little things, whereas the pumpkin has like a swirly. The bats might work. I would pick things that don't have a lot of detail for nails, but I have thought about that too. I think it would work really good for nail decals. I haven't put it to the test yet. I want to, but it's such a small like thing that you could throw in nail decals in any order that you're doing in like a little extra space. So try it out. Just grab some of the clip art, upload your favorite little ones. And that's a great idea for clip art too, because I'm putting together as I'm creating this, like all the ideas for our seamless patterns, for our clip art, for SVGs, for everything. There's so much you can do. All right. Crafty neighbors from Pennsylvania. I'm thinking of, oh, I already read that. I'll get some and let you know. Are you going to link the Amazon aprons? I can link my Amazon store on the thread, or you can just go to my Amazon store. My sublimation category should be at the top because as I've been buying stuff, I add stuff and I just put those hoodies in there. So, wait, we're not doing that one yet. Okay, so I kind of wanted to do the pocket a full pattern too, but now that I see this, I don't think I'm going to like the black and white pattern. Maybe polka dots. Oh, and I also pulled out Artist Breeze paint because I thought this would be something fun too, is you can draw or paint and turn it into little like splooshes and splashes. And then you just do it on a sublimation paper and then you can put it onto things. I don't know if we're going to have the time to do it. We can maybe do like, it'd be really great for anything I wanted to do custom. So maybe you're making something for a specific person that is battling breast cancer or supporting someone or has their own story. And you want to put some like, I don't know, like handwritten note or something on there or their name or have them write stuff on stuff and you can sublimate it onto whatever you're making. That would be something cool too. Longwood Gardens in Pennsylvania. Yeah, so that's where you can find the link to my Amazon store, or all the sublimation stuff is just right in my Amazon store. Okay, let's do the little coffees because they're so cute. There's little spider webs. We'll just get some of these going. I'll do a few by hand, and then I think what I want to do is kind of lay it out first to figure, and then maybe I'll tape them. I think that's what I'll do. I'll lay them out, tape them down, and then we'll flip them over as we press them. So that way we can see the composition of the whole project. So I'll lay it out. So I've got spider webs, coffee cups. There was another coffee cup somewhere. There's 2 of these. I don't want them to be super close with their exact design, and then I don't want colors to be too close to other colors. So that's why I like to lay out anything I'm doing before I even think about pressing anything permanently. Okay, so I like that I made a bunch because it's going to need a lot just to fill up this space. Oh, there's our other coffee. So I'm keeping the pattern up so I can see visually like what it's going to look like. The little balloons. And then I may move them off this because I want to do a full pocket pattern. Okay, we have these little gold hearts. Oh, that's cute. The little staggered hearts like that. Oh my goodness, this is going to be adorable. Kind of reminds me of, I don't know what it reminds me of. You can put some like in the pocket so they're like popping out a little bit. Let's move this up just a titch. Okay. And I like things to be like not perfect. I don't like them like polka dotted. I like them to be like balanced. Like they look artsy, but not like weighted. So it's really a lot of just kind of like adjusting, stepping back, looking at your composition, making sure it's good. I'm going to save these little black cats for the other one though, because maybe I'll do 1 black cat on here and then the 3 black cats for the Hocus Pocus one. And then I like things to go off the edge whenever I'm designing. I don't like things to all be on the project. So I'll also put some things like off the edge. I feel like it just kind of makes it look more like not handmade. As much as we love that we hand make everything, we don't want it to look chintzy, you know? We want it to look demure. Very cute. This might be too much, but it might not be. I'm going to look at it. And of course, it's going to be so much cuter when, oh, I think I tapped into some of the ones that are supposed to be for that because I have too many of this one. Okay. No, maybe I don't. No, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's a different one. Okay. There's a lot of coffee going on. That one goes over there. Too much coffee. Okay. Then you like step back, see what you guys are saying. Hit that thumbs up, please. Thanks, Diamonds Creations. Okay, so I'm looking at it. Yeah, and I'm visualizing the pocket. Now that there's like more black on it, I feel like the pocket being black and white would be cute, but I want to make sure I like it. So now I'm going to just kind of like tape things in place so they don't move around, but I'm not going to like make sure that they're perfect because we're going to end up flipping them every time we press one, if that makes sense. So trust the process. I know that sometimes I seem very particular, but I have there's method to my madness. So I'm just going to make sure I'm taping not on the design because we don't want to ruin the design. Also, double check that your colors aren't like, I know it's kind of hard to tell when it's sublimation because it's not exactly the color it's going to be. But like if you notice too much pink in one zone and like all the black is in one. So I tried to balance. It helps like taking each design and just separating them into a balanced spot because it's going to then like break up the blacks and break up the pinks and break up the gold. And we have 25 Clipart bundles coming out. So if you don't like pink for Halloween, I know that's kind of like a thing right now. People are like battling it out. Is pink a Halloween color? Pink is a color for everything, if you ask me. Plus, literally, that's what it says. In October's, we wear pink. So, of course it is. What are you guys making this holiday season? I just cleaned the unfinished craft room and organized all of the Christmas gifts. I may, and I know some people might not like this, but I don't care. I have no choice. I may have to start holiday crafting in November because I feel like as crafters, you guys don't care because we have to kind of start early because I have a lot of ideas in there and a lot of stuff ready, especially because my dad's memorial 2 months ago, well, his memorial was a month ago, but I went through all of my physical photos and organized them by person, and I'm going to give like all of them their hard copies of their pictures so I don't have to hold on to them, but I'm like digitizing all of them. And I got everything organized in there. So I have like stuff to make ornaments, memory bears, like all of these things. So I was like, I think I need to start in November with you guys so that I can show you guys all this stuff and then I can actually get some stuff done too. So what do you guys think? Should we start in November holiday crafting? Because I was going to do like fall crafts, fall decor. But listen, I've been doing that so long that I have enough decor. I actually have way too much decor. I don't need any more. Yes, start early. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking too, is gifting, because I like giving and I want to give. I want to give all my craft stuff away. Like I have so much in there, so much that it's ready. It is time to make some gifts. So if you want to do stuff with me, I'm doing a lot of memory keeping, not like memory books. There will be some book stuff going on in there, but we're going to do a lot of memory ornaments. I'm going to do, especially because my daughter's a senior, so I'm already kind of like being proactive in gathering photos and videos and just things because I want to, and she's also going to be 18 soon, so I'm trying to like wrap up her childhood into memories. Like anything that I have is all I have. It's over. Like she's literally going to be an adult in 2 months, guys. I was just watching. I went back and was watching. I can't remember why. I was trying to gather old content to turn into short form content. And I just get distracted sometimes when I go in and watch my old videos. And I was watching a live that Landis and I did together. And it was just so cute. And I just wish I would have realized like they grow up so fast and that those time I didn't realize that time was limited. Like I did not realize how I would get to craft with my daughters as kids for very long. Like it really goes so fast. And like they're crafty, but they're not like they were when they were little. You know, they always want to do stuff with you when they're little, and they're always down for a project and going to the craft store and getting something to do something for the day, and not like that anymore. So I'm intrigued about the memory bear. Yeah, so I actually just got a cool pattern that I'm going to try on the laser. You can definitely print it out and use it, but I have all the girls' little kids' clothes, and then I also have like clothes from all of the people who've passed away. So that's something I'm trying to gather some stuff together to do some, gifts for people that it's not even like, it's more of an obligation, I feel like, rather than like, oh, I have to get someone a gift. It's like I want to give like my nieces and nephews stuff from my dad, and I want to be able to give it to them like sooner than later. And so like I want to be able to put that together into something creative and cute. So we'll be doing some cute stuff. And then just like I have some stuff from my sister that I want to put together into some memories. I really love having my memories come out during the holidays, because then you can kind of store them away. But definitely having so many people who have passed away in our lives, I want to make sure that we honor them and remember them in the best way. And that brings like joy to us rather than like something that sits out all year long that just kind of you forget to look at it. But like if you pull it out during the holidays, you can kind of spend a little bit more time reminiscing and all that. So the memory bear, yeah, but that's going to be a sewing project too. So okay, so part of me wants to, we just have to do some with the hand because we have to test this thing out. So I'll do the bottom. Maybe I should do like the more I don't know. We'll just do them by hand. Okay, so let's flip this one over. Like I said, this is a little tedious project, but it's gonna be worth it, I think. The worst part is when these turn out bad and you're like, wow, I just spent a ton of time making something that looks bad. So I'm actually going to tape it back down because I don't want it to move around when I'm pressing it. Where did my, this? So that thing's hot because this parchment paper is brown. Okay. So this is only getting to 390, but let's press. And I'm going to, no, what button do I press to make the timer go? I know there's a way to, no, long hold the, oh wait. We ran into this issue before. Set a timer for 45 seconds. Okay, so I'm going to let my watch do 45 seconds starting now. I'm going to let my watch do the counter. It's 60 seconds, but because I was already holding it for a second, you see why the handheld press for sublimation is just not my cup of tea. I know when we were playing with this live though, we figured out how to get, somebody told me, didn't they? It was like a long press for the starting the timer. Comment if you guys know. Again, look how long I'm standing here. Like for every single one of these, no, thank you. Actually, I would prefer to bring over my big old heat press and get it done in like one swoop. Okay, let's see how this even did with sublimating one. Yeah, it's cute. But I ain't about that life for sublimation. So now I'll just flip them over where I want them. I've made so many memory bears. They are so fun to make. Really, you need to send me some pictures on Instagram. I want to see. So I was intrigued. I was actually just going to order them. There's a lot of crafts that I'm like, you know what? I'm going to let someone else take that on for me because it's just not my specialty. But I really do kind of want to try one because this lady from the UK wasn't selling hers anymore because she weights them. She measures or she does the weight that your baby was when she was born or he was born. And she puts that in the bears. And for some reason, the bears were getting damaged during shipping because they were heavy. And I was like, you could just tell people where to get the stuff and put it inside or whatever. But I don't know. So she stopped doing the bears altogether. And I was like, oh, dang. So I don't have the patience. I'll be going under my Cricut Smart Press. Yeah, this is not a thing. Like if I was sitting here with some friends and we were just like chatting while I was hand pressing, maybe. Not while I'm trying to get this done. Okay, so I'm gonna just flippy flip. Like I know it probably seemed excessive to tape them both ways, but it'll be worth it because you want your patterns to go like the right way you want them. Did that one not get taped at all? Must not have. Don't want to use those scissors because that's for fabric only. Where'd my scissors go? Did you guys see them? Not my fabric scissors, not those ones. Was I not just using scissors on my tape? I cut it and then right here. They're right here. Don't forget. Also, these little snippies, these are what I used the other day and almost cut my finger. It's because I'm not used to like little tiny scissors. I'm used to like honking scissors. So yeah, so having the pattern up helps me remember like, okay, this, I want it to go a little crooked this way, this one a little crooked that way. I want them to look like they're kind of like dancing all over, not just sitting. Like, no time to just sit. Gotta dance on the apron. Then I do want to make sure they're all taped down because when I flip this thing or put it up there, it's going to be a nightmare. Maybe I'll just flip them all and have them ready. I do like the idea of being able to see them though, like before. Can kind of see through the paper, but not a ton. I think it'll be okay. Plus, we're going to add some little blingy. I don't know if we'll get to that today, but I want to add just maybe we'll do it during a bling and blabber. I'll bring these to spruce up. I want to just do a subtle bling on all the little parts. This would be a fun make and take project, honestly. I'd have to pre-do like some of them though, I think. No, this would be a fun make and take. Your make and takes you want to take a little bit longer because that's kind of the whole point, is you're like creating an experience for people. So the ones that take a little longer are fun. So if I had my handheld heat press too, like my HTVront that just kind of stopped working for some reason, that would be a good one to just kind of press each square. So I don't, not knocking all the handheld stuff, just the ones that only do like one little spot. I will send pictures. Thank you. I want to see. Or maybe for the younger crafters that can handle the hand press. Yeah, so maybe if you're doing something smaller, yeah, if you're doing a small project, those are great. HTV, those are great. Kids, probably good. I mean, I'm for teaching kids how to use machinery too. Like, if your kid's mature enough to handle it, a heat press is a great thing to teach them how to use. Landis started when she was, I mean, she was in junior high, but like she would do all of our church merch shirts and she'd get paid $1 per shirt to press them. So like, it's such an easy machine that if your young kids or your teens are trying to find like a job, a side hustle or something, heat presses, man. There's so many things they can do with their heat presses. Especially with DTF and UV-DTF. Well, UV-DTF doesn't need a heat source, but just with all the amounts of things, I'm all for teach your kids how to Cricut, teach your kids how to, especially if you're a homeschooler, not especially, but even homeschooled kids, teach them how to do that stuff so that when they're bored, they can be like, I'm going to bust out their Cricut, Mom, and I'm going to watch an Auntie Tay video and I'm going to learn how to make something or whatever. My nephew, actually, he's a senior in high school and he is always sending me messages like, hey, do you have a video on stickers? Do you have a video on this? And it's because he'll be like bored and he's like, all right, I'm going to go make a project. So, I think I've told you guys this though. My nephews like are craftier than my nieces. Not all of my nieces, but like my nieces are really crafty, but like my nephews are the ones who are like, I think gonna like stick with crafting for as like something to keep doing forever. Just creative, you know? Okay. We're almost there. I have to do a whole nother one of these. This is what it would be nice to have a guest on the video with me because they could do part of it or they could do their own while they're doing it. That's okay. It's a fun project. And I'm sure we'll learn. The more you do, the more you learn. And you're like, okay, that goes faster if I do like this. Or that didn't work very good because of this. And again, if this turns out hideous, we don't have to do another one. Just be like, oh, that was dumb. You could also print, I mean, sub paper is pretty inexpensive and so is the ink and everything. So you could print your clip art already laid out how you want it to. You don't have to hand do this, but it definitely does save on material, and you can get and less time sitting on your computer, which is kind of my goal, is to like make it so you guys don't have to design so much. You can get more hands-on with your crafts. Okay, 3 more. No, 4 more. I have the little pumpkin, the little corn coming out of the pocket. And I gotta kind of get used to this because I'm gonna start doing some like collaging of my printable sublimation stuff that I have. I have tons of printed out designs that like are backwards, or like I just have leftover pieces, and I want to do these like cool collages with them, and then so that way you don't realize they're backwards, like if you're just like ripping up the letter or whatever, the word. Okay, so where do we want to start? From the bottom corner or the top? Maybe sideways, so that way I don't drape off the table so much. Okay. I don't think it'll be that bad. I think it's going to turn out great. Just want to make sure. So I think, do I want to attempt to get, I think I might fold these back and not press them because I don't want them to go. This might be a nightmare. Might not be. Where's my parchment paper? I need to get another piece of parchment paper too. We'll see how many presses it takes. Hold on. All right. We need some fresh parchment paper. I hope it's cute. I hope it's not going to be a dud. Let's actually cut this in half because it's such a small little project. I have like 6 heat presses, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 heat presses that I need to put to the test before I figure out which ones I'm going to actually keep. I'm like debating, and they all have different things I like about them. So I'm like, okay, that one turned out cute, 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 cute. Oh my gosh, so cute. But that one turned out cute. Okay, that one, that's cute too. How cute. How many times can we say cute? I mean, it's a very cute project. And I'm going to love these aprons. Okay, now let's go like this, maybe. I don't know. They're staying on pretty good. Yeah, I feel like I can get more if I do it like this. I can probably get all of those in one swoopy. Okay. I like it. I shouldn't have cut it off. It was plenty. It was perfect size. Okay, that one's perfect size. All right. Press 2. Get in there. It locks in. Does anyone have this heat press? Anyone seen this heat press in action? Like it? Love it? Hate it? What do you guys think? They actually sent me their other one, and then they sent me this one to replace it because the other one, I think that's why they had to make it taller, because it was so light that every time you tried to open it, you'd lift like the entire heat press up. So they had to redo this one to make it heavier so that it didn't do that. And it's pretty good. The other one was a lot cuter. It was like lighter and smaller, more compact, but I feel like they were like, okay, there's a reason why heat presses are kind of hefty, you know? I don't really need this if I'm not going to hand press things. Questions, comments, concerns, transfers. I really want to get to the pocket if we're going to do the pocket. I still have that song stuck in my head. Sound of Music for the win. I had a feeling. I pressed the, I'm going to flip them back over and maybe try to do it. No, we'll just count them as lost. I accidentally pressed the spider web upside down because he was so light. I could barely see him. And I even thought that. I was like, you got to make sure you flip the spider web over because it's really light. You'll miss it. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so cute. Oh my gosh, we have to make all of these for Christmas and for Thanksgiving and for all the things. Okay, I might, should I hand press the, yeah. Okay, let's do the bottom. Try to get as many on there as we can. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to nix that one right now. And this one. We just don't want it to get, let's pull this over a little bit. You don't want to get just like subtle ghosty ones on there. You guys see how cute the little patterns are turning out? I have the HTVront heat press. Yeah, I actually need to pull it back out. I think that would have been really great for this project. I'm not loving the manual press. I love the auto press because it does the thinking for you. So the manual press, I feel like, was a step backwards, honestly, for them. It's a great press. I do like that it swivels. We're just going to let you turn off. I'm not really mad at you for turning off. Okay, so, okay, the diamond and the crown are a part of your name, huh? I'm like, how do you get those emojis on every comment? And I just realized it's probably part of your name. Hey there, girlfriend. I'm here. Miss Yay Iron-On. Did you do this for me? I remember asking for it. I have not done an iron-on craft, but we definitely have iron-on coming. We have lots of mixed media all October long. I'm going to be doing everything I offer, whether it's heat transfer vinyl, sublimation, laser, DTF, UV DTF, all holidays really, because I think my mixed media is just going to be like, it's just going to be a thing from now on. It's going to always be a thing. Okay, these ones are all so sporadic. Maybe I'll get this big bunch done right here and then go in with the little ones at the end. The last little press. This is actually going to turn out very cute. Got to be patient. Got to do it right. It'll be very cute. Oh, did I not press that one with the cover? Oh, well. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. Can you guys see how cute this is already turning out? Oh, you guys, it's so worth the project. You guys have to do this. And you don't have to do it on an apron. You can do this on a hoodie. You can do it on a t-shirt. You can do it on pillows. You can do it on pillowcases. You can do it on, you don't have to do Halloween. You can do whatever theme you want. We have tons of clip art coming out. I'm releasing clip art every single month. 24 new bundles a month of clip art. So check it. Yep, it's a part of my name. Yeah, I figured after I saw it for like the 10th time, I was like, okay. I was like, you really like those emojis. But hey, Kelly, welcome. Okay, I forget sublimation off gas. I do forget that it off gases, but it definitely needs well ventilation. We have good ventilation right here. So for those of you guys who were filling in with where I should film my videos, that's one of the reasons I film down here too when I craft, because upstairs is not the most ventilated, even though it has a door, but I won't open the door because then people, we'll see. Lots of people walk by up there. Okay, so now I feel like I could maybe get all of these done in one swoop. Maybe not. I have that little spot and I have this little spot. And then we'll do the pocket. The candy corn moved. He's supposed to be inside the pocket, popping out. Plus we'll want to give everything a good press anyways, because those little lines definitely showed up on this project. So, are you guys more crafters for fun, crafters for giving, crafters for decor, cuteness, things to wear? What do you guys like to craft for? Even if you're watching the replay, I'd love to know, because I mean, that's what I'm designing for all the time, but I just want to know, like, because I'm trying to decide for myself. I'm like, I think I like giving. I love that. And then I love decorating my craft room, but I don't necessarily in my house, but you kind of run out of walls after a while too. So it's like, what do you guys like crafting for? Holidays are fun, but then you have to store the project if you made it. So what do you guys like to do? So cute, so cute. Okay, let's see if we can get all of these at once. They might be a little too far apart. And also, I don't know how I feel about going over the original design again. Sorry if that was really loud. I don't feel like it'll mess it up. I just don't know about it. Oh, this turned out so cute. I don't want to ruin it by doing the pocket and hating it though. Oh, I think we can get them all. Oh, wait. Oh, we can get them all. Yeah, cool. Okay. So you could, if you're doing this, you could do the first design with all the little trinkets around it at the same time. You wouldn't have to press this twice. But here we are, excelling. Gifts and selling. Oh yeah, duh, selling. That's a huge one. I love to craft things to wear for myself and daughter, says Tiff. I'm assuming you love shirts and sweatshirts for myself, gift giving and selling. Right. So when selling, you have to think about, what do people buy? Not necessarily what they craft for. You have to craft for what people buy. I love that. I love coming up with things. People would buy aprons. I don't know if I would sell this because it takes so long, but definitely would sell this as an experience though. You can set up a make and take apron bar, and this would be something that people would, you just print out your sheets, have them all out. People can pick their little, like almost like what we did at Pinners, we did charms, but you could print these onto just sub paper and have people pick and literally just create their own project with that. And that's where those handheld things would come in, because you don't want, I mean, you could pull it all over to a heat press and have like somebody help you with the heat press, but oh my gosh, this turned out, what was that even? Where? Oh, he's right there. He just got he kind of got cut off a little bit. The acorn moved. He was supposed to be coming out of the pocket, but okay, guys, look at how cute. How stinking cute is this apron? It literally has all the little doodads that are so cute. It has little coffees, little witch hats, little pumpkin spices, little acorns that were supposed to be popping out of the, I literally have this tucked in and he moved over all that movement. Little frappuccinos. I think this is where I accidentally did the spider web upside down. So I could always go in and do a new spider web. Looks like, I don't know if you guys can see that. He's kind of faint. But how cute. Okay, so if I'm going to go in and do bling, I would put like little blings in between, some little blings on it, and then I would do like the flowers right here. But we're going to make a bow for this. I think we're going to just do one because that took a long time. What are we at? Yeah, we're at like 45 minutes. It's a fun little craft. I think we just need to finish one. At least make sure I have an apron. Okay, so we're going to do a patterned clip art bow. Was that what I was going to do on this? Or was I going to do a polka dotted bow? Hold on. My polka dots dropped. They are right here. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to make the pocket, polka dotted. And then we are going to make a pocketed polka dotted pocket, polka dotted pocket, a polka dotted bow, and a polka dotted pocket. Wow, that's a hard one to say. A polka dotted pocket and a polka dotted bow. Oh my gosh, I literally was just watching those TikToks yesterday where she's like, I don't even remember the words that she got caught up on, but she's like getting stuck on a word. Okay, so we're going to make a polka dotted ribbon that we're going to make into a bow, and we'll do both sides because I want the bow to be fully polka dotted on the inside and the outside. Do I really need, I just need a strip of this. So I just printed one of my seamless patterns out, and we're going to press it. It might need, I'm not going to be like super picky because the polka dots are like, ow. It's not like a solid, is this closed? It's not like a solid pattern where it has to be perfect next to each other. So if it moves a little bit, I'm not really worried about it. And then I just need enough that covers this pocket up. So let's go like this. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this and I'm going to like trace the seam. I guess I could use like a pen. I want it to like figure out where that pocket is. So I cut right around the pocket, just the size of the pocket. And because it's polka dots, it's not like it has to be perfect because the design isn't a solid design. Okay. Oh, I definitely polka dotted my plait, which you need to be careful with. Okay. Ow, it's hot. Who knew? A heat press is hot. Okay. Protect your heat press. Always protect. Okay, literally adding Halloween seamless patterns now for the members, says Tiff. Yeah, so all those seamless patterns we used yesterday will be available in the next hour-ish. And then Clipart will be coming up soon after that too. 24 new bundles, including these cute little coffees. All of the ones that we used today are available in a bundle, but 24 bundles. This is just one bundle I used. So lots of Clipart. You can use Clipart for stickers, Clipart for everything. Okay, and then what I really want to make sure is that it does not get onto the rest of the apron. I kind of want to spot up this too, but that's where the polka dotted ribbon comes in. So like you make a little bow. Ow, it's hot. I might want to make a thinner bow because then I can actually tie it. Anyways, you can make polka dot ribbon and tie a bow. And maybe I'll do that for our microphones. Make them into bows. So then when you clip it onto your apron, it just looks like a bow. Sometimes I even wow myself. Literally added, oh, I already read that. Sorry, Tiff. Very cute. I sell on Etsy, Maseri, eBay, and I take orders from people in the area. Love shirts and sweatshirts for myself. Gift giving and selling. I love to craft things to wear for myself and daughter. I already read that too. Okay, so let's get this pocket done and we will take these over to Bling and Blabber, but they'll also be back for Mondays, Tuesdays live. We're going to make shoes on Tuesday. I'm so excited. I was going to do it today and then I was like, but I need an apron. Like the apron needs to be in all the episodes. So we're going to make shoes next week with an actually an old school tutorial of mine, but we're going to make the fabric to make the shoes. So you guys are definitely going to want to join me on Tuesday. Bring your questions. And we're going to mix media those. They're not just going to be, it's going to be a twist. Or mixed media, I might just bring all these out at the end of the month to finish them all off and be like, okay, now we're adding our little embroidery and we're adding this and that and that. Okay, so the thing I want to just make sure is that the pocket is cut along the seam. So if there's anything that's going outside of the pocket, it's not getting on to the apron. I just want the pocket to look like it was like a polka dotted piece of fabric. And if you're using like a seamless pattern that has a lot more details, that might be more complicated. You're gonna have to come up with a way to make the pocket look perfect. But this is very forgiving because it's polka dots. So make sure nothing's coming off the top. It might look a little cut off because it's at the edge of the pattern. So I may put like a polka dot in there actually, where there's one that's like cut off because it's the edge of the pattern. So I might do a polka dot right there instead. Okay. Ooh, shoes. Literally, yep. Oh, cool. Yeah, Vans. We're doing Vans because my ticket for Vans is I go to the Vans outlet. See, now I want to protect from this because I don't want that to get onto my, there's like little dots if you can't see. I don't want that to get onto my project, and I don't want anything that's on the heat press itself to get back on my project. So I want to protect. Like, because I haven't used this very much, I wasn't super worried about it. But if you use your heat press a lot, protect the bottom, protect the top of your project, because it will transfer ink from old projects onto it. And you definitely don't want to do that. So my ticket for Vans, which we'll talk about on Tuesday more, but is I go to the Vans outlet and I get the cheapest ones, because they usually have some for like $20 on clearance, and then they even have buy one get one 50% off. So sometimes you can get 2 pairs of Vans for $30, which is like cheaper than a pair of shoes from Walmart. So if you like Vans, it's really fun, but they're usually like bizarre patterns or something. Sometimes you like those, and sometimes you're like, not so hot on the pattern. But what we're going to do to our shoes, you can paint them, but we are going to mix media our shoes. We're going to use some paint pens, we're going to use some fabric, we're going to use some glue and bling and all the things. Also, well, I don't want to say it because I think my niece is starting to watch my videos sometimes. So I came up with something fun. Now I don't know if I can do them in bling and blabber. Maybe I can rope her in to help me. I came up with something fun I wanted to do for everyone for Christmas with rhinestones. Okay. I might have to save it till after Christmas, but I want to do it in bling and blabber. Okay. So oh my gosh, this is so stinking cute. This guy fell. I had a feeling. I was like, I don't think I taped him down very well. Dudes. Now I want to look at how cute it is. Look at that apron. We took something that was just plain and white and we made it super cute. So I really want to do this part, but it'd probably take too long. Okay, so we're going to make bows for the microphones eventually. So then our microphones can be super cute. So now you're going to see this on Tuesday. I'll be wearing it. And if I get around to doing the other one and I ever have a guest, I don't know if I'll have guests for October. So maybe I don't need one right now. But isn't it so cute? I was not excited about these. And then I was after I thought of the Clipart. So basically, how does it sound if my microphone is right here? How does it sound if the microphone is right there? How does it sound with the microphone is right there? Oh my goodness. Okay, and then if I make little bows for our microphones, literally will look like this, but how does it sound? I mean, I'm crinkling this and I might just have to really stabilize them. I mean, obviously that's going to sound loud because I'm like moving it, but what if it was like blocking it? How does it sound with a bow on top of the microphone? How does it sound with a bow on top of the microphone? I don't know. So, sounds fine. It's all the little things, right? All right. I think somebody asked, they had a black one. And I honestly think this would be, I might even get black ones because I'm not a huge fan of the sublimation fabric. This fabric, at least, it's like thin. This will be fine for like anyone who's coming to the studio and actually crafting and they have like clothes they need to protect. That's what aprons are for. But I'm not huge on these ones. I would prefer like a black one or striped one. Or canvas. I love canvas, and I think that's why I'm always doing canvas projects. And then I'm like, well, it doesn't work very good on canvas. I love canvas these. So I think DTF with our clip art would actually be so cute. So if you have those black aprons, print out our clip art in DTF and make these with a better fabric because they're cute, but they look a little like I bought 12 for $10 or however much I paid for them, but they're fun. They're super cute. Sounds the same. Okay. All right. I will see you guys on Tuesday. We are going to do custom vans. Again, these are not finished. I want to add embroidery to them. I want to add, and that's kind of one of the things I get caught up on too, is like, I want something cool before I go that big on DIYing it because I want it to be like exactly what I want before I spend a lot of time on it. But I think this would be fun to do a lot of testing on because I do want to add some bling and some heat transfer vinyl. Like I would love to add the logo somewhere or yeah. And if you're doing events, making aprons for the events is super fun and you can put your website on them. Website right here, website right here, website on the pocket. Super cute. You can take these off and you can change them out for ribbons. Same with up here. So if you're like, I could sublimate, you could sublimate this, or you could take it off and put something a little bit more high quality on it. But again, then I would just start with a high quality apron. But these are cool and you can get a bunch in one. So if you are doing an event and you want to have everybody wear an apron, this could definitely be something that at least if like pictures are being taken at your event, people are at least wearing your brand on them. And so that's one way to get your product that you're making out there. But if you're a member, feel free to, and your commercial rights use member or above, feel free to use stuff and make things and sell them or make things for events if you are doing fun things. All right, I will see you guys Tuesday. And don't forget, it's Mean Girls Day and be nice to everyone.